If you were to be told that a global crisis worse than COVID-19 is about to hit us in next few decades, what will be your response? Well, I asked around and I got to hear that if we know what that crisis is going to be, then we better be prepared this time. If this is going to be your response too, then remember this, do not lie to yourself and do not step back while preparing. Hi guys, this is Akanksha and welcome to my channel Green Jeans. So Bill Gates warned the world about a pandemic-like situation back in 2015. In his exact words, if anything kills over 10 million people in the next few decades, it's most likely to be a highly infectious virus rather than a war. Not missiles, but microbes. And he had given his own analogy for the same. Fast forward 5 years, here we are in the middle of the worst pandemic ever. Again, earlier this month, he warned us about another global crisis that is going to strike in next few decades. To quote him again, a global crisis has shocked the world. It is causing a tragic number of deaths, making people afraid to leave home and leading to economic hardship not seen in many generations. Its effects are rippling across the world. Obviously, I'm talking about COVID-19, but in just a few decades, the same description will fit another global crisis, and that is climate change. As awful as this pandemic is, climate change can be worse. And he adds that the loss of life and economic hardship caused by this pandemic is on par with what will happen regularly if we do not eliminate the world's carbon emissions. To add more perspective, on an annualized basis on a spectrum, if COVID-19 has caused deaths of 14 people per 100,000 or per 1 lakh people, then climate change will cause deaths ranging from 10 to 87 per 100,000 or 1 lakh people. Now 87 per 100,000 may look fairly small, right? But this alone translates to deaths of 7 million people in a year all over the world. And this we will start seeing in next few decades. So now the question is, now we know that a global crisis is going to hit us. Can we do something to avert that? Well, yes, we can take lessons from the current pandemic and we can be better prepared. Bill Gates himself suggests that we should A. Let science and innovation lead the way. B. Make sure that the solutions work for poor countries as well. And C. Most importantly, start now. Unlike coronavirus, there is no a 2-year fix for climate change. We need to start now. We need to start developing innovative solutions and we need to go zero carbon now. But again, what can I do as an individual? I am not a scientist and I cannot help provide innovative scientific solutions, so to say. So probably I cannot help, right? No. Any global crisis cannot be averted by the efforts of just a handful of people. It calls for a change by each and every individual. We all can contribute by reducing our carbon footprint. And how we can do that is not a 5-minute talk. So I am going to provide some simple lifestyle changes in my upcoming videos. So please keep following this space. Be on the lookout. And for the starters, while my next video comes out, start with a self-introspection. Make a vow to make an honest change, to actually make an effort and not just show off in your social circle.